Welcome back to. Oh, we got ahead of the slideshow. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't want to spoil it. So, why fighting is so appealing to men specifically, and keep in mind, it might seem physical at first. We'll get situated here and get comfortable. Ouch. Ankle's kind of fucked up from actually fighting, so. But why fighting is appealing to men. So, let's get started. So, are you this person? You enjoy watching mixed martial arts. You enjoy watching Muay Thai, boxing, etc. If you like wrestling, cool. Basically, anything sorted to physical altercations. I guess you could call it chess match fighting if you want to put in that aspect. But mainly for this slideshow, or for this slide specifically, we'll be going over actual fighting, physical fighting. If you enjoy watching MMA, you enjoy watching Muay Thai, you enjoy watching boxing, you find a deep, passionate interest with watching these, then stick around. You also have a genuine interest in actually training martial arts. If you've never picked up the gloves before, you never rolled on a mat before, if you're into that sort of thing, and you actually have been training already and you have been sparring. So if any of those three apply to you, or all three of them apply to you, then perfect. Then keep on watching the video and we'll dive into why fighting is really so appealing. So the first thing is the God-given innate will that we have implanted inside of us. And innate means inborn or natural. It's natural to us. It's instinctual, innate. It's an innate quality that we possess. If you think back to our ancestors from thousands of years ago, what were they doing? Hunting, fighting in wars, hunting for food. Everything was always associated with fighting in some way, somehow. And most of them, it was every single day they woke up, they had to go hunt for food right off the bat. Or if they were fighting in wars, it was against thousands of other people, against violence. It was kill or be killed. We have this innate will, innate desire to fight and to conquer, innate will to conquest. We have it implanted inside us all. It's implanted in every single man, whether you like it or not. And it's the fact that if you choose to awaken this innate desire, innate quality implanted inside of you, then that's when you realize the power and the quality that you truly possess and how important fighting really is. And if you keep on watching, you'll see it's not just physical. So why is this even important in the first place? Why should men even know how to fight? So obviously it is violence. It is a violent thing to do, to punch somebody else, or even what our ancestors did, to kill somebody else. This is just our history. And the main thing is it's for protection. And the next slide we'll go over why some people can fight better than others, and the number one driving factor that differentiates a win between a loss. And then, of course, it kind of goes with masculinity. If you are a genuinely masculine man, you probably should know how to fight. Of course, you don't have to. Some people choose. Some people that I personally know that are extremely smart, especially in the entrepreneurial space, haven't fought it in their life. And for personally, that will never be me, ever, because I've already become obsessed with training Muay Thai. But people just never have an interest, never awaken that innate desire, and that's completely okay, because they made a lot more money than I have, and obviously they've consumed a lot more of a vast plane of knowledge than I have probably ever will. Really, some people just never choose to awaken it, which is perfectly fine. At the end of the day, it is up to you. But I believe that it is an innate thing implanted inside of us by God to know how to fight, because our ancestors did this for years, for centuries, fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting. So with protection and masculinity, and we'll get why. I guess we'll go to the next slide. How to fight with valor. Valor meaning courage, utmost undying courage. So the number one factor that I believe differentiates the fact from someone winning a fight and losing a fight is conviction. And of course, training goes with it as well, but training is nothing without conviction. So having a strong belief, conviction, which is an extreme willpower, an extreme belief, your purpose for living, your ikigai, if you will, a Japanese term for reason for being or reason for living. Why do you wake up every single day? What is your conviction to fight, to win? What are you doing it for? Who are you doing it for? So, for example, I didn't put this on the slideshow, but my conviction is always dedicated towards the kingdom of heaven. It is dedicated towards God. That is my conviction. Everything I do is in God's name. That is where my conviction comes from. And some people's conviction may be completely and utterly different. That is okay. That is something for you to sit down with yourself in solitude and decide what truly is your conviction. Why do you want to fight? Why do you want to win? So think about that. And going back to not being just physical, it can be any aspect of your life. You can fight in any aspect of your life. And one of the biggest aspects that I believe you should know how to fight in is communication, rhetoric, arguing, persuading, closing deals, fighting with your words, because words start wars, but they can also end them. Words kill people, but they can also save people. Words are extremely powerful, and some people throw around words with no realization to their true meaning. And they don't know definitions. When you ask someone that says a word and you ask them what the definition is, they have no idea how to answer you because they have no idea. They have no idea. Most people have no idea what the fuck they're even saying. So it takes some time to practice. This is a process that I'm currently in right now. I'm not using filler words, not stuttering, speaking calmly, clearly, and competently, and concisely, and efficiently, and making sure my words carry weight and I know what I am talking about with competence, basically. Having the necessary skill or ability to do something successfully with my words, with the way I talk. So, and this applies to every other aspect of life as well. I just thought of communication because it's the biggest one, I think, next to fighting, next to actually physical altercations. So, let's see, what's the next one? I kind of forgot. Taking action. So, if you have never been sparring, or if you've never picked up the gloves, but you've always had the innate desire implanted in you, you've always wanted to try, just get in the gym. Get one fighting session. One of my friends told me, bro, because I kind of had the same thought that I've always wanted to do it, but I just never took action. And it just took one person telling me, yo, just get one session, and let me know how you like it. Got one session, and I fell in love. I really did. It was just a one-on-one private session with Muay Thai, 1 hour session of sparring, of working, of pad work, of conditioning. It was amazing. I loved every second of it. So if it's not Muay Thai, just get in a fighting gym. Just get to boxing. Whatever martial art is calling your name. Muay Thai was calling my name. If boxing is calling your name, go for it. If MMA is calling your name, go for it. If BJJ is calling your name, do it, man. Do it. Because when you start fighting, especially after your first session, it opens up pathways in your mind. The biggest one is confidence. You become so much more confident in every aspect of your life. It's amazing. So I believe it's paramount. Hold on. I believe it's paramount that you get one session in. See how you like it. And if, for some reason, I don't know what that reason would be because I'm not you, but if you just don't like it, if you just don't want to do it, then you don't have to. You're your own person. You should live with autonomy. But it opens up pathways in your mind, and confidence is just one of them. And it opens up so much more pathways in life. You get to think so much more clearly. You get to think like a realist, if you will, a stoic, taking the emotions out of decisions, of important decisions, especially in business deals. So, going back to, I guess this kind of goes back to communication as well. One way that I've honed my communication is reading, studying the art of rhetoric, reading philosophical books, reading books with basically words in every sentence that I have no idea what it means, and delving into each of those words individually and making sure I understand their definitions competently. And develop and hone your conviction. This is the most important thing I want you guys to take away from this call, is because if your conviction is nothing, if you have no conviction, then there's no point for you to even get up in the day. There's no point to live. You have to develop and find and hone your conviction. And the best way to hone something, I believe, is, you hear the phrase all the time, iron sharpens iron. You have to find brothers. You have to find people, connections, network. You have to find a network that will sharpen you, that will hold you accountable, because I believe times of solitude are absolutely and utterly important for a man. But once you go through that phase and you build yourself to a respectable and valuable man, a man of competence, a man of compendious skill, then you need brothers, then you need a network. Because I went through that, said a filler word, I went through that period of isolation and solitude, and it really shaped me the way I am now. And that period of isolation allowed me to find brothers, like-minded people that were able to sharpen me, that have achieved such higher echelons of success, of fighting ability, of business, of entrepreneurial endeavors, and I'm able to go to them for advice, and I can also give value where I see fit into the collective, where it benefits everyone, where I see I can help other people. So, develop and hone your conviction. Do I have another slide? I don't think I do. I think it's the last one. It is the last one. So, that was it on why fighting is so appealing to men. And if you even have, which everyone does, it's just a matter of the fact that if you awaken that innate desire in you, holy fuck, I started a lot. But thank you so much for watching. And like I said, get in the fighting gym, get one session in. If you're really not into the whole physical side of things, which, like I said, I do know people who are, there's other ways to fight. There's other ways to attribute to the collective or even the autonomous success of yourself or your team or other people or your family. There's other ways to do it other than fighting, but fighting, I believe, personally, I think will help you in every measurable metric known to man. But if you want to avoid physical things, want to avoid physical fighting, then develop your communication or develop any other aspect that you think involves fighting, involves conviction, whatever involves conviction and valor and courage and bravery. Hone that and develop that, and maybe at the end, once you learn a lot and you learn a vast amount of knowledge and you develop a huge prowess, then you can teach it to everyone else and find content in teaching others and knowing that you made an impact on this earth before you go. I kind of went off topic there, kind of diving into other videos that I've already made. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Let me get to OBS. Oh, great. I'm on a good pause, but okay. See you tomorrow.